All right, in this video, I'm going to share a little bit about something called the personal declaration. This is something that my coach taught me to do last year, and it's been a game changer for me. For example, in my personal declaration last year, I stated that I wanted to move to the Caribbean within 3 years. Now it's been less than 12 months since I made that statement, and I already have a place in Puerto Rico. This is the kind of thing that having a clear idea of your goals can do for you. And the personal declaration is something that my coach, Dr. Jamil Sayed, taught me about, and it is literally a game changer for me personally. It's something that I think that you're going to find very, very valuable, and I wanted to share it with you here. So I'm going to give you the short version of the personal declaration. This is the kind of thing that if you work with me, or if you're already working with me, you're going to almost certainly be exposed to. So basically, what a personal declaration is it's a letter to yourself, dated in the future. So right now, as I'm recording this video, it is November of 2021, and I'm working on my personal declaration for January 1st, 2023. Now, that is more than 1 year from now, and that is intentional. So, the idea behind the personal declaration is you're going to write a letter to yourself. And in this letter, you are going to date it January 1st, 2020, whatever, sometime 1 year into the future. And then starting January 1st of this coming year, you're going to read that letter out loud to yourself every morning and every night. And because it's written in the past tense, it'll be working on your subconscious mind, and it will, as you go through the year, it will become very exciting because you'll start to see these goals and things that you've set for yourself become accomplished. And as you read them over and over again, there are going to be some things that you're going to say, hey, I no longer want to do that. And that's fine. You're just going to cross those out. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to read this letter out loud to yourself every single day. So, what I put in the letter, and this is, I'm going to pull this up over here on a side monitor. So, I apologize for that. But basically, what I put in the letter is start with something like, holy cow. Wow, it's amazing. What an amazing year it's been. So many blessings have happened in my life in the last year. I don't even know where to begin. Something like that, something very exciting. And remember, you're going to be reading this out loud to yourself. So you want it to be in your own voice, to be authentic, right? And you're going to write it or speak it as if it's already occurred. It's a letter of gratitude for all the things that you've accomplished in the past year. Now, remember, you're writing this so that you can read it to yourself over the next year, reflecting on what happened through the year that has not yet happened. So, for each of the areas of your life, you're going to go into detail about the wonderful accomplishments or milestones that occurred over the past year, challenges you faced, how you overcame them. And this is an important part, the person you became as a result of the lessons you've learned along the way in that journey, how you turned those hardships into gifts that you can use to help yourself or others. So there are different areas of life that you're going to do. So in my letter, I just took the list that Jamil gave me and I started with that. So I said, in regards to my health. So I said, remember, I started out the letter that said, I can't believe it. It's already January 1st, 2022, right? So that hasn't occurred yet, but this is what my letter says. What an amazing year it's been. So many blessings have happened in my life. And then I started to talk about this. I said, in regards to my health, I've done these things. Here's the things that I did. Some of the stuff in there I have not done. I'll be honest with you. I got distracted. I didn't focus on my letter. But the point is, I by reminding myself every day, I have done a lot of things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. So you're going to think about what health goals do you want to accomplish over the next 12 months, and then you're going to write a letter that says, let's say you want to lose 10 pounds and you want to be able to run a mile under 10 minutes. Let's just say that's what your goals are. So you're going to say, in regards to my health, it's so amazing. By January 15th, I set a goal to run 10 miles a month and to average to average it under 10 minutes a mile, right? So whatever that is. And then you're going to say, so I made this goal to run 10 miles a month, and it was going so well that by March 1st, I actually upped it to 15 miles a month, and my time had come from 12 miles 12-minute miles at the beginning of the year, all the way down to 10-minute miles by March 15th, whatever that is. And you set these goals like that, and you tell this story like that. In past tense, reflecting back on the year that has not yet occurred. So that's kind of like what you would do with the health, but you're going to also do that in regards to your relationships and your family, in regards to your business, and in regards to your spiritual life. And then any other areas that are important to you as well. Now, for me and for my students, what we talk about, and we make this a priority because we're focused on real estate investing, in particular, the type of real estate investing that they want to accomplish or that I'm an expert at. So we talk about a little bit, we try to incorporate a little bit more. So in the regards to my business, we also added, in regards to my real estate investing, I've done this. It's amazing. By the end of first quarter, I had 3 deals under contract. I closed them in the second quarter. I picked up 150 units. My cash flow went from X to X, whatever that is, or I have this much cash in my bank, or I sold this non-performing property, or I fixed this units up, or I did this renovation. Whatever it is that your goals are inside of your real estate, you're going to get really specific and say, it was fantastic. By June 1st, I did this. By July 15th, I did that. By April 1, I did whatever it is, right? So you're going to really spend some time on this letter, because the thing about the letter is it's something that you're going to read out loud to yourself every single day, in the morning, first thing in the morning, and right before you go to bed. It's just about working on your subconscious. And there's going to be some stuff in there that's going to sound crazy when you come up with it, like this idea of making progress at moving. I mean, I didn't expect to do it nearly as quickly as I did. And some of the timelines are going to get compressed and you're going to miss some goals, but you can't get stressed about it. It's a living document, right? You're going to create it first, you're going to read it, and then you're going to feel okay with, pivoting here and there as you go throughout the year. But the real goal is to put down on paper some optimistic goals, and then stretch yourself and to go for those things that you want to craft the life that you desire. And if you do this, I promise you, your life is going to be 1,000,000 times better, maybe 100 million times better. I know that sounds crazy, but the thing is, if you look forward a year into the future and you say, this is where I want to be, and then you live into this in gratitude. There's actually a book, I wish I had it with me, I thought I did, that talks about just being completely grateful for things that haven't yet occurred. I can't remember what it's called, so I don't know why I brought it up, but it's a really good book. It's about being grateful for things that haven't occurred and sort of putting that out there to the world so that the world can give it back to you, that God, the creator, can give it back to you, right? That everything in your life can conspire together to create the life of your dreams. And it doesn't even have to be a spiritual thing. It's just like you, by believing it, make it happen. Right? It's radical responsibility. It's taking responsibility for your situation and saying, what can I do to craft the life that I want, to create the life that I want, to live the kind of life that I want. So if you want to live an extraordinary life, the life of your dreams, the first step, especially this time of year, if you're watching this video towards the end of a year, but any time of the year, it doesn't have to be for a whole year. It can be for the next 3 months, it can be for the next 6 months. But it's really good in November, December to write one of these letters, date it out a full year into the future, and then really, really lean into it. And, I'm happy to talk to people about this and about this process. And if it's something that you're interested in, you want to learn more about my coaching program, please feel free to reach out to me by clicking the Calendly link, which I will put in the video description below. And I think I'm going to make this, might make it public, but I think I'm going to make this private, and it's just going to be something I share with people. So if you are watching this video and you see it, it's because I thought it would be useful to you, and I hope it is useful. I'm more than happy to, if you reach out to me, to speak with you more about this and see if it's something that I can support you with. But either way, go write a personal declaration to yourself, embrace it, live in it. And I'm telling you, a year from now, you're going to be calling me up, thanking me for how great it was. So anyway, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to seeing you again in the near future.